Thank you very much. This is item number 2 on our agenda, AB 844. And Mr. Rasali, when you're ready, you may begin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, committee. I'm here to present Assembly Bill 844, a bill which will protect student privacy and safety, restore competitive integrity in school athletics, and realign California with the overwhelming national consensus that biological males do not belong in girls' and women's sports. In 2013, Governor Brown signed into law Assembly Bill 1266, which added Education Code Section 221.5F. Under the law, students in California are permitted to participate in sex-segregated programs and access school facilities based on their gender identity rather than their biological sex. In effect, this change required schools to allow biological male students to compete in female athletics and use female facilities, including locker rooms and bathrooms, with no questions asked. Education Code Section 221.5F is not just bad policy, it's also a flagrant violation of Title IX. It puts California schools at risk of losing billions in federal funding. U.S. Secretary of Education Linda McMahon stated as much in a letter to Governor Newsom she sent last week. She directly called out California's policy, and she endorsed passing my bill here today, Assembly Bill 844. According to the Legislative Analyst Office, California K-12 schools receive approximately $8 billion in federal funding for the 2024 and 2025 fiscal year. That's almost 6% of our total K-12 funding. If the legislature does not take action to bring California into compliance with Title IX and federal directives, we will not only be failing our female students and athletes, but we are also jeopardizing a critical funding source for our school districts. This bill is not just about compliance with federal law. It's about doing the right thing for our girls. To quote Governor Newsom, that right-wing extremist, this is an issue of fundamental fairness. Biology matters, and sports are one of the places where that reality is most obvious. Post-pubescent males have a 15 to 20-fold greater circulating testosterone than children or women of any age, resulting in up to 50% more muscle mass, 30% greater lung capacity, and 20% higher bone density. These findings are supported by real-world observations. In 2022, British triathlon medical experts concluded that athletes born male retain significant performance advantages in swimming, cycling, and running even after transitioning, and that the physiological advantages are retained after testosterone suppression. Studies show that male athletes outperform elite female athletes by wide margins. Male high school athletes routinely record times and scores that surpass women's Olympic records. This isn't a novel concept. We've known this for decades, and it's why we have sex-segregated sports in the first place, and it's why we have Title IX equal opportunity protection for athletes in our nation and in California. Girls don't just deserve the right to compete, they deserve the right to be champions. By allowing male athletes to compete in female sports, we deny young women that opportunity, along with scholarships and the recognition they've earned and deserve. This isn't a hypothetical. It's happening across the state, the nation, and the world. In one prominent example from Connecticut, 2 biologically male captain of the team. Her years of training and dedication were dismissed because the male student ran a faster time. Her name is Taylor Starling, and she's here with me today, and she's going to tell her story. And Mr. Chair, she is not a statistic. She is a real person. And I don't care what the numbers are. It doesn't matter. Even if one woman is disenfranchised, that's too much. So if we're going to talk about who's denying civil rights and taking rights away from people, you're taking rights away from women. You're taking rights away from Taylor, who deserves to go to college. She deserves to compete, and she deserves to be on the varsity team. And that's what this body has done. This is the absurdity that this law has caused. My bill, Assembly Bill 844, will bring California into compliance with Title IX. It will protect girls and women in spaces and in sports, and it will restore the policy that sex-segregated athletics and the use of facilities must be based on biological sex. And there's no invasive testing or examination. We're going to go back to how the world worked just 10 years ago. It wasn't that long ago when we were all in school, and it worked just fine. It worked based on the sex that you were assigned at birth. So at most, heaven forbid, you might have to produce a birth certificate. Here to testify in support of Assembly Bill 844 are my two witnesses. First is Matt Walsh, political commentator, host of The Matt Walsh Show, creator of the documentary What is a Woman, and a fierce advocate for protecting girls' sports. And after him is Taylor Starling, a student athlete from King High School who had her spot on the varsity team taken away by a biological male student.
Thank you. We have 2 minutes each for the two witnesses, and then we'll have our opposition witnesses with the same parameters. You may begin.
Thank you. My name is Matt Walsh. Today, I'm not going to talk about fairness, although it's certainly true that allowing men to compete in women's sports is deeply unfair. And I'm not going to talk about safety, although it's certainly true that allowing men into female sports teams and into their bathrooms is incredibly unsafe. I'll let others highlight those important points. I want to talk about something even more important and even more basic. It's the most basic thing of all. It's truth. You must keep men out of women's sports and out of their facilities for the simple reason that they are men. Men are not women. A man who claims he is a woman is still not a woman. So why shouldn't men play in women's sports? Because they aren't women. It isn't true. We should not allow men into women's sports for the same reason we shouldn't go around claiming that 2 + 2 = 7. It's just not true. It is a lie. The man who identifies as a woman is either deluded and confused, or he is a cross-dressing fetishist looking to play out his fantasies in public. In either case, the claim that he's making, the claim to womanhood, is not true. And compelling women to take part in this untruth is evil, perverse, and predatory. If you would use the force of law to compel young girls to use a changing room with a boy, you are yourselves predators. Transgenderism is a lie. It is, in fact, the most deranged lie that mankind has ever invented. In a free country, nobody should ever be forced to participate in a lie. As lawmakers, you have an obligation to the truth. It is a truth that I know you all recognize because every human who has ever lived on earth recognizes it, that men are men and women are women. It is that simple. And the question before you is just as simple. The question is this: will you side with the truth, a truth so basic that every toddler understands it, or will you disgrace yourselves by denying it? That is your choice to make. Thank you.
Thank you to our second witness.
Good morning, members of the committee. My name is Taylor Starling. I'm 16 years old and I attend Martin Luther King High School. I have a 4.0 GPA, serve as vice president of my junior class, and volunteer with National Women's Charity League, and lead as captain of my school's cross-country and track and field teams. I was removed from my varsity girls team and replaced by a newly eligible male transfer student who received favorable treatment. I worked every day during summer with my team and into the school year 6 days a week, waking up at 5 a.m. to attend morning practices and staying at school until 4:45 each day. My goal was to attain a varsity spot on my school's Division I CIF team. Not an easy feat, but one I accomplished. Since the start of the season in August, I ran in every varsity race. In late October, the male transfer student was given my spot after not being held to the same strict team requirements as me and the rest of the girls. He did not have to attend practice while my team and I were running 7 miles a day together. After having my spot taken away from me that I earned, I missed out on running with my varsity team in one of the top cross-country invitationals of the season. As a result of this unfair treatment, my teammate Caitlin and I wore shirts that said "Save Girls Sports" and stated that boys and girls are different. It's common sense. XX does not equal XY. This is not hateful or unkind. This is reality. However, our athletic director made me remove my shirt and told me it was like wearing a swastika in front of a Jewish person, and said that I would face disciplinary action if I wore it again. My Title IX and free speech rights as a female matter too. Why are girls being told that we must sit down and be quiet while boys unfairly get ahead of us in life? Why do boys not have to attend practice and make the sacrifices that us girls make in order to be scholar athletes? Just because those boys believe they are transgender. Girls matter too. Please protect us. Thank you.
Thank you. And I believe we have 2 witnesses in opposition.
Sorry.
Should I begin?
Yes, with your name and then up to 2 minutes.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Dr. Emily Mitchell, and as the chair of the California Community College LGBTQ+ Advisory Committee, I work tirelessly to ensure that our campuses are welcoming and affirming to all of our beloved
Can you
students.
bring the mic a little closer?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
For well over a decade, California has allowed transgender student athletes to compete alongside their cisgender peers and to use the restrooms and facilities that best aligned with their gender identity. These policies have been working for years. The author of AB 844 frames this bill as an effort to protect women and girls. As the mother of a 21-year-old daughter, I worry about my daughter's safety constantly. Sexual assault and violence directed at women and girls is at epidemic levels. But that threat of violence comes largely from their coaches, intimate partners, and family members. There is no credible evidence to suggest that trans students are a threat to their classmates or their teammates. And this is why anti-sexual assault and domestic violence organizations denounce bills such as this. In addition, this bill would likely increase the violence, bullying, and harassment of both trans and cisgender women and girls alike on campuses, inviting scrutiny whenever someone decides that a classmate or a sports rival is too masculine to be a real woman because their hair is too short, their shoulders too broad, they run too fast, or in some other way do not fit some idea of femininity. This bill simply seeks to perpetrate a deeply harmful and entirely false narrative that transgender students are a threat to the safety and well-being of other students. As an educator and an advocate who cares deeply about ensuring equal educational opportunities, I urge you to vote no on AB 844.
Thank you
Thank
to
you.
our second witness.
Can you hear me? Great. Hi, thank you, Chair Ward and members of the committee. I'm Katie Johnson. I'm here as a parent, a youth soccer coach, and also here on behalf of Rainbow Families Action, a large group of hundreds of parents of trans and non-binary kids. I strongly oppose AB 844. I'm also the proud mama bear for my daughter who is trans, and I'm here to make sure that you understand that everyone deserves to have equal access to facilities in alignment with their gender. I know we just talked a lot about sports, and the issue of sports and facilities is actually very tied together. My daughter has played soccer, baseball, roller derby, and hockey, and I have to say I love it when she has a game or a practice. She comes home feeling grounded in her body. With her safe involvement in sports, she gets to show off the sparkly, wonderful human that she is. By contrast, in spaces where she has not felt comfortable using facilities aligned with her gender, I've seen her physically uncomfortable with stomach aches that have sometimes kept her home from school. Access to safe bathrooms and facilities helps so much, allowing her to take care of herself physically so that she can focus on the important stuff at school, like baking club and crushes and new magic cards. This is my life. This is why California laws protecting trans youth and young people are so critical. They help ensure my daughter and kids like her are treated with dignity and respect, just like everyone else. And this is why bills like AB 844 are so awful. Beyond bathrooms, a bill like this tells part of our community that they don't belong and aren't welcome. And that message is just awful. Listen, we need to be in community together now more than ever. We need to be in schools together. We need all our kids to feel grounded and secure in their bodies. And so I am asking you to vote no on AB 844 in order to support inclusion of all youth, including those who are transgender, in our schools and our sports.
Thank you very much.
Alice Kessler with Equity California is available to answer any technical questions.
Much appreciated. Thank you. At this time, we're going to open up the microphone for public comment, same as last time. We'll start with everybody in the room who wants to register a position of support or opposition. We'll then move to anybody that is outside the hearing room, and we'll begin with you.
Erin Friday, mother of a daughter who used to believe that she was a boy, president of Our Duty, also representing the LGB Alliance, Icons, Gays Against Groomers, Democrats for an Informed Approach to Gender, Gen Spec, and also I'm a lifelong Democrat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Members, Alice Kessler here again on behalf of Equality California in opposition. If there's any legal questions that I can assist with, I'm here in the room. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Sophia Laurie, 17-year athlete in California, 4-year CIFRC athlete, 3-year captain, collegiate athlete in Southern California, host of This Is a Woman podcast, outreach director at California Family Council. I support this legislation.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tori Hitchcock. I'm the chapter president and ambassador for Young Women for America and played softball for 10 years, a senior at California Baptist University, and I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sarai McCullough, and I am also a Young Women for America ambassador and former multi-world champion in martial arts, and I played for over 10 years, and I am in strong support of this bill.
Hello, my name is Natalie Mendis. I am from Young Women for America as well, and I played basketball, softball, and golf in high school, and I am in strong support of this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Caroline Laurie. I'm a mother of 4 and a daughter that is from a migrant, and I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Gina Gleason, and you have just betrayed your own daughters, your own blood over politics.
Your position?
She supports. Karen England, Capital Resource Institute, and Privacy for All, the referendum against AB 1266. It is black and white. Penis or vagina, you get to play on that.
Hi, I'm Stephen Barraza with the Log Cabin Republicans of Sacramento, and we proudly support this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Emily Stiles. I am a woman, and I'm a mother of a daughter and a public school teacher, and I urge strong support for this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, Mark Escobel, Dad Talk Today and National Family Justice. I would just like to back up both the claims here by my gentleman, Asali and Matt Walsh. They are 100% correct, and you're opening us up.
Thank you, sir.
To
Your position?
31 U.S.
Your position? Thank you.
Denise Aguilar, co-founder of Freedom Angels, in support of this bill, and we represent thousands of families across the state of California. I'm actually very insulted to be called a Nazi by Rick Spur.
Hi, Tara Thornton, co-founder of Freedom Angels, representing 58 counties in every single district across California. This is about love and finding a way forward. We support AB 844.
Amber Arias, Calvary Chapel, Solano County, in strong support of this bill and find it very egregious, the insults that have been.
Kathy Molig, she/her, Executive Director of Trans Family Support Services, as well as the Alliance for Trans Youth Rights. I oppose this bill along with Mike Dillaway, Daniela Abbott, Cotty Limon, Renee Bernardo, Danny Conger, Amy Mudd, and Joan Irving. Thank you.
Nicole Peterson, citizen of California and mother to a transgender teenager, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Caitlin Rowan, advocate for transgender human rights. I oppose AB 844.
Thank you.
Sue Statz, proud grandmother of a transgender grandson. I strongly oppose this hateful, damaging bill.
Thank you.
Susanna Statz, proud mom of a trans son and a cis son, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Amy Wren, parent of 2 middle school children. I am strongly opposed to this bill. I'm also here on behalf of Shayna Kirk with Rainbow Families Action. I'm also with Rainbow Families Action. I'm also here on behalf of Carla Collins and Elizabeth Boone, who also oppose AB 844.
Thank you.
My name is Phoebe Salas Lopez, and I support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Monique Lopez, and I represent Whittier Parent Alliance, and I support this bill.
Thank you.
And shame on all of you guys.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jess Carlson, and I represent Rainbow Families Action Group, and I strongly oppose this egregious bill.
Thank you.
My name is Shanna Connor. I'm the parent of a transgender girl, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Vicati, mom of 2 boys and 2 girls. I strongly oppose this bill.
Hi, Elspeth Stoll, Equality California, and I strongly oppose. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kamal Doresami. I strongly oppose this bill.
Hi there, I'm Randy Jose, Sacramento native, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Hello, my name is David. I'm a California resident, and I oppose this bill.
Hi, my name is Laura. I'm a California resident and mother to a daughter and son, and I strongly oppose this bill.
My name is Laura West. I'm a pediatric nurse. I strongly oppose this bill. Thank you.
Kim McElnay, family physician, advocate, coach, and parent. I oppose this bill.
Good morning, Tammy Shaw, parent of 2 athletes, retired school employee. I strongly oppose this bill. Thank you.
Good morning. Una Hatton, college professor and parent. Strong opposition. Thank you.
Ari Critch-Brenton, niece of a cisgender woman who had male characteristics and was cruelly denied the women's room throughout her too short life. I oppose this bill.
Hi, my name is Zach Hadwick. I played sports since I was 5, and I very much support this bill.
My name is Ryan Starling, 23-year public servant. I strongly support this bill to this beautiful girl right here.
Hi, my name is Nicole Morales, she, her, in opposition and strong opposition on behalf of the following organizations: PFLAG Sacramento, Gender Justice LA, Phoenix Coalition, Diversity Collective Ventura County, A Seat at the Table Books, PFLAG Manhattan Beach South Bay, Solano Pride, API Equality LA, and Indivisible Palo Alto. Thank you.
Hi, Eve Banas, representing the Sacramento LGBT Community Center in strong opposition, along with Orange County Equality Coalition, GUSD Parents for Public Schools, Pride at the Pier, Radiant Health Centers, Gender Affirming Professionals, Our School USA, Our Schools USA Los Angeles, Tom Homan, LGBTQ Law Association, Unitarian Universalist Church, Center for Immigrant Protection, the LGBT Asylum Project, and Paravar Bay Area. Strong opposition.
Hello, I'm Stacy Pedersen with Family Research Council, and I strongly support AB 844. Thank you.
Hi, Julie Chapman. I'm here for Indivisible Sacramento and for Women Democrats of Sacramento County in opposition.
Hi, my name is Melissa Aiden. I'm a resident of California, a proud mom to 3 kids, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Hi, I'm Tammy Truer. I'm a California voter, and I oppose this bill.
Hi, Deanna DeGennaro. I'm a California voter, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Richard DeGennaro, strongly oppose this egregious bill.
Hi, I'm Anuradha Gupta, President PFLAG Danville San Ramon Valley Chapter.
I strongly oppose this bill on behalf of PFLAG Danville San Ramon Valley, PFLAG Fresno, PFLAG Oakland East Bay, PFLAG Tri-Valley, PFLAG Sacramento, PFLAG Clayton Concord, California Stop Moms for Liberty, Art of Living San Ramon, and multiple PFLAG chapters across California. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Heather Hildreth. I, along with my husband Scott Hildreth and members of our parent support group for parents of transgender children, Maya Goring Harris, Kat Cassier, Emily Luton, Michael Luton, Olivia Higgins, and Jake Avedon. We all oppose this bill. Thank you.
Hello, I am Lilac Hildreth, and I'm a college student and former student athlete. I oppose this bill.
Hi, my name is Jack Entwistle. I'm a senior at Foothill High School, and I strongly support this bill.
Good morning, Reverend Sharon Henry from Reflection Metropolitan Community Church in Folsom, California, in strong opposition.
Thank you. Good morning again. Thank you. I'm Karen Humphrey with the National Women's Political Caucus of California. We oppose this bill for the same reason we opposed 889. It is cruel and unnecessary. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rich Everly. I'm a father of my daughter's an athlete in athletic middle school and high school sports. And on behalf of her and my family, we urge your support of this bill.
Thank you.
Hello again. I'm Sandy, one of We the People and mother of a God-ordained female volleyball player. I, as well as my husband and the many common sense citizens, instruct you, the public servants, to support this common sense bill. Thank you. Thank you.
Mary Pearson, proud grandmother, great-grandmother, aunt with lots of relatives and little kids all over that are athletes out there. And I really support this bill. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Annalise Nister from Placer County. I'm with We the People. I stand here as a woman and mother of 2 daughters that play sports. And just as Governor Newsom, I support Bill 844. Protect girls from predatory boys and their actions in the locker room.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Catherine McBride, Placer County, and with Freedom Coalition and We the People. And I want to strongly support AB 844. And please vote yes for fairness for women and in the locker rooms and in sports. Thank you very much.
I didn't realize the out-of-state circus was going to be here. Welcome. Thank you. I am Trevor Norcross. I'm the proud father of a transgender daughter, and we vehemently oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, Elizabeth Cronin, lifelong Democrat, member of Women Are Real, and a California Teacher Association member for over 30 years. Please support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Mariam. I'm here on behalf of Women Are Real and CAUSE, Californians for Sex-Based Evidence in Policy and Law. Males can never be females. I'm in full support of this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Emmett Adams. I am 18 years old. I am a newly registered Democrat. I am a gay man, and according to Assemblymember Rick Chavez, I am also a Nazi because I support this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jean Chadbourne. I'm from Oakland, California. I'm a lifelong Democrat. I am a mother. I'm a former CIF athlete. I'm a 20-plus year high school teacher. I am here on behalf of Women Are Real, Women's Declaration International, Women's Liberation Front, Democratic Women's Declaration, Independent Council on Women's Sport, and the coalition of people who are not Nazis, despite what Assemblymember Rick Chavez says, and I strongly support this bill.
Faith Lee with Asian Americans Advancing Justice, Southern California, we're opposed to this bill.
My name is Lauren Fernandez. I am a mother and former athlete, and I strongly oppose this bill along with my fellow parents at OUSD Pride. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jackie Corrigan, past president and current member of PFLAG, and I strongly oppose this bill.
My name is Emily Weeks. I am a longtime resident of Rancho Cordova, daughter of a Christian minister, nonprofit director of operations, and former varsity student athlete. And as a biological woman, I've never heard anyone so much as suggest that I, as a woman, am not real. I strongly oppose this bill. Thank you. Good morning, Chair and committee members. Jonathan Clay here on behalf of the Alliance for Trans Youth Rights in opposition.
Good morning, committee members. Tom Temprano on behalf of Equality California. We are in strong opposition to this bill. I'm also here on behalf of California LGBTQ Health and Human Services Network, Rainbow Community Center, Indivisible El Dorado, and NorCal Resists, all of whom are in strong opposition to this bill.
Thank you.
Craig Pulsworth, Equality California, on behalf of the Landing Spot, Placer LGBTQ Center, Trans Families of Silicon Valley, Trans Families of Santa Cruz, Olive Branch Enterprise, and Davis Trans Station, in strong opposition.
Thank you.
My name is Lauren Farber, and I support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Izzy, and I play basketball, and I support this vote.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Lexi Shepard. I am a junior at Big Valley Junior Senior High School. I play varsity basketball, volleyball, and I participate in track. And I strongly support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm from Lassen County. We got up at 2:30 this morning to get here to tell you that we support this bill. Thank you.
My name is Catalina Zambrano. I'm an out and proud trans woman. I'm the executive director of Cal Pride Valle Central, and I'm in strong oppose this bill. Thank you.
My name is Claudia Critch. I'm a member of the human race. I believe in equality. I do not believe in scapegoating. I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Raimi Kemp, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Keith Brinton, resident of Davis. I strongly oppose this bill. I understand what it is to have a trans person, young person, in my extended family.
Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Hello again, T. Jacobian, and on behalf of Tulare Coalition for Freedom, Blessings of Liberty, Unmasked Tulare County, Calvary Visalia Church, Rock Harbor Church, Bakersfield, keep them separately safe, stand up Sac County, and can't they have their own league so everyone can be at peace? We stand in complete support for AB 844. Thank you, and may God direct your decision. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jack Belgard, a member of the Contra Costa County Republican Party, supporting this bill, and I urge this assembly to support it, or you will lose your state funding for education. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sylvia Bulkley here, and I support this bill as well.
Thank you.
Good day. I'm Lisa Disbrow, a retired teacher over these difficult issues for families in public education. I support this bill. Biology is not bigotry. Truth matters. Genitals matter.
Thank you.
Michael C. Kennedy, McGeorge Lambda Law Students Association, in opposition. Thank you.
Hi, Margot Engels, lifelong Democrat, mom, proud mom of a gay son. I support this bill. I believe in biological reality. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Catherine Darrow, as an out and proud trans woman on behalf of the trans youth and of Sacramento and California. I vehemently oppose this bill. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sophia Usher. On behalf of the trans youth of California and Sacramento, I strongly oppose this bill.
My name's Dean Wild, and I strongly oppose this bill. Segregation is wrong, and we shouldn't have to say this in 2025.
My name is Alex Judd, and as a non-binary resident of Citrus Heights, I strongly oppose this bill.
My name is Carla DeGennaro. As the daughter or mother of 2 daughters, I strongly oppose this vile and disgusting and hateful bill.
Thank you. Elizabeth DeGennaro, I oppose this bill.
Good morning, Carmen Nicole Cox on behalf of ACLU California Action in strong opposition to this bill and the hateful rhetoric it is intended to incite.
My name is Joanna Shebb. I'm an educator, professor at UC Davis. My research is in biological psychology and reproduction. I'm a mother to daughters, one of whom is actually an intercollegiate athlete. And my concerns are based on science and on risk to all people and women. I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Don Bassiano with SAC Women Dems. I strongly oppose this vile piece of legislation.
Thank you.
Honey Mahogany, co-founder of the Transgender District and former chair of the San Francisco Democratic Party, strongly oppose.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Julie Kidd. I'm with Rainbow Families Action, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amy Maidenberg. I'm a citizen of California and a pediatrician, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Hi, my name is Laura Callan. I'm a California voter. I'm a parent of 2 kids, high school and going into college. I strongly oppose this bill, which is ultimately, in its essence, a form of violence.
Thank you.
Hello again, my name is Kason Maples, also known in my community as Casey Shane. I'm a prominent musician, but I'm also a government worker here, and I strongly oppose this bill. It is violence against my community, and we will not be used as a scapegoat or a distraction.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Jenny Antsier, and I'm a voter from Rancho Cordova, and I'm here to adamantly oppose AB 844. Let children be children, and let them use the proper bathrooms.
Thank you.
Hello again. I'm Rachel Freund. I'm a voter from Sacramento, here for all of my trans friends. I just want to thank all of our California leaders for staying strong against fascism.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lavon Urbano. I'm in Auburn, California. I am a mother of 2 athletes, 1 girl who now believes she's a boy. I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, Charlotte Johnson, truth-loving mom. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Matt.
Good morning. My name is Ty Polskamp. I am a survivor of the Amador County Unified School District, and I stand in strong opposition of AB 844. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Gabrielle Headland. I am from Alameda County. I started the women's soccer team at my high school 1.5 million years ago. On behalf of my family, PFLAG, and Equality California, I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair and members, Sylvia Solis Shaw here on behalf of the City of West Hollywood in strong opposition. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Mike Murray with American Council. I coach girls softball and basketball, and I am in support of this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Max Bonilla, and I'm in strong support of this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Charisse Estelle, and I support this bill, and I also represent my children and grandchildren.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Bolog. I'm from the LA County chapter of Moms for Liberty. Also in support of this bill is taxpayer oversights for parents and students, the Facts Law Truth Justice Law Firm, the Truth Exchange, and if my friends from Women are real or not here, them also. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michaela Swaney. I am not a Nazi. I am a mother, and I am with the 1776 Echo, and I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Candace Kefauver. I've had the privilege of being a public servant here in Sacramento for the last 15 years. I play a sport called roller derby. I'm here representing Sacramento Roller Derby. We are strongly opposed to this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Riley Correa Wagner. I study history as a PhD student at UC Davis, and I'm a trans athlete. I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Jarmish. I support my trans teammates and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Riley Serta. I've played roller derby with the Women's Flat Track Derby Association for 10 years. I believe I'm a better athlete because I have trans teammates with equal access, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Azin Kamali. I'm player with the Bay Area Roller Derby, and I'm strongly oppose this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jocelyn Wagner. I am with Bay Area Derby. I am a trans athlete, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Carlos Lopez with the California School Employees Association in strong opposition of this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Wesley Hack. I'm a coach with Bay Area Roller Derby, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Hi, my name is Emily Desirek Badron. I'm a librarian, and I also play roller derby with many trans teammates who I support. I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Tiffany Thompson. I remain the mother of the slowest girl on her track team, my trans daughter. On behalf of her, her peers, and Sacramento Rainbow Kids, I strongly oppose this vitriolic bill.
Hello, my name is Luke Schultz, and I'm a former president and vice president of Turning Point USA at UC Davis, who was pepper sprayed by alleged anti-fascists for screening the witness Mr. Walsh's film, What is a Woman? And I support women and girls, so I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, Jody Hicks, representing Planned Parenthood affiliates of California, all 7 affiliates throughout the state that believe in autonomy. I'm also here as an individual in strong opposition.
Thank you.
Hello, Genesis Gonzalez on behalf of Lieutenant Governor Lenny Kounalakis in opposition. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kira Young, female, soccer player. Nicole Young, her mother, female. Just a mom. I'm also the chapter chair of Placer County's Moms for Liberty, as well as the California Legislative Chair of Moms for Liberties, and we are in strong support of this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lori Miller Sundgren, former CIF and NCAA Division I track and field athlete. I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
Lisa Smith, former Democrat, strongly support this bill. Girls and women deserve better.
My name is Reese Morris. I am a resident of Folsom. I am a member of Californians United for Sex-Based Evidence in Policy and Law. I am the mother of 5 children that will be affected by this bill, and for my daughters, I strongly support it. This would have never been allowed to happen.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amy Anderson, and I am a mother of 5, and I am a member of California's United for Sex-Based Evidence in Policy and Law, and I'm a former lifelong Democrat, mostly because of this issue, and I strongly support this bill.
I'm Greg Burr with the California Family Council, Vice President, and strong support. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Rebecca Mark. I'm in 7th grade, and I support this bill.
Thank you.
Hello. My name is Meg Madden Mark, mom of 3. I represent CAUSE, Californians United for Sex-Based Evidence in Policy and Law. Women Are Real. Also Audra Sterrett, Amy Rush, Genevieve Polisi, Matson Brakey, Laura Dixon, and Arthur Mark in very strong support of bringing sanity back to law and policy in California.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Johanna Lawler, an 8th grade volleyball player, and I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Jaden Colson. I am a student athlete, and I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Brooke Bell. I'm a student athlete, and I support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Mackenzie Bello. I'm a student athlete, and I support this bill.
Hi, my name's Kelly Lawler. I'm a parent, and I support this bill.
Thank you.
Molly Sheehan with the California Catholic Conference. Our letter got in late, but we are in support of this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Julia Taylor, an educator.
and I wish to remind people that as long as the government is perceived
Your
as
position, please.
Yes, as perceived as supporting the children.
Your position is. Thank you.
My name is Nicole Vance. I'm a pediatric nurse here in Sacramento. I've cared for cis, trans, and intersex children for over 20 years, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Katie Houston. I'm a mental health clinician in a K through 12 program. I support all students, including ones that identify on the SOGI spectrum. I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Ryan Slottick, and as a Californian and a Sacramentan, I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vincent O'Brien Guerrero. I'm a family practice physician here in Sacramento, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Leslie Thompson. I am a native Californian and a stepmom of female athletes, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Fox Rogers. I am here on behalf of my son and my daughter and my 93-year-old grandmother to say I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Emily Campbell, and on behalf of Freedom Ways Baptist Church, I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
Brock Campbell, on behalf of the Lighthouse Baptist Church in Santa Maria, I strongly support.
Thank you.
Daniel Campbell, student athlete, huge Trump supporter, and I support this bill.
Thank you.
Pastor Brandon Campbell, California Baptist for Biblical Values, and pastor of the Faith Baptist Church in Wheatland, in strong support.
Thank you.
Christine Campbell, concerned parent, and strong support. Thank you.
Lance Christensen, father of 5 kids, 2 daughters. I ask that you protect. I support AB 844. Thank you, Councilmember Arceli.
Thank you.
My name is Luke Christensen. I support this bill because of my sisters.
Thank you.
I'm Jen Wiersma, a trustee at Temecula Valley Unified. We support this bill. Thank you, Mr. Arceli.
Thank you.
Brina Sheehy, on behalf of PERC Advocacy and Orange County Board of Education trustee Mary Barkey.
Thank you.
In support.
I'm Jared Thaler on behalf of Everyday Heroes Organized Play, as well as friends and family and voters. We strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Jen Druick. I'm a teacher and a parent in strong opposition to this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Liam. I'm a military veteran, former police officer, parent to 2 wonderful kids, and a partner for 7 years. I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Catherine Squire on behalf of the California Commission on the Status of Women and Girls in Opposition.
Hi,
Thank you.
Elisa Overholt. I'm a former collegiate athlete. I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christine Goff. I'm a registered Democrat. I'm a supporter of Democrats for an informed approach to gender, and I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sherry Brown. I was once a Democrat. I have changed parties over this issue when I saw Democrats failing to support women. I am here representing Californians United for Sex-Based Evidence in Policy and Law. I strongly urge you to support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Barbara Walker, and I'm a lifelong Bay Area Bleeding Heart liberal. I'm with Women Are Real and associated with Californians United for Sex-Based Evidence in Policy and Law. I strongly support Assembly Bill AB 844.
Thank you.
Ebony Harper, I strongly oppose this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cynthia Cravens, and I'm a lifelong liberal and a longtime Democrat. I'm definitely in favor of AB 844. I'm also associated with CAUSE, which is Californians United for Sex-Based Evidence in Policy and Law, and I'm with Women Are Real, and we are real, believe me.
My name's Elizabeth Kenny. I'm from Oakland, California. I'm a mother and a grandmother. I represent United Front for Accountability for any and all of social and political injustices caused by men to females.
Thank you.
It's heartfelt support of AB 44. You will all be held accountable.
Thank you. I know.
My name is Amanda Covatana. I'm a resident of San Mateo County, a longtime Democrat and lesbian activist. I represent Women Are Real, Cause, WDI, Wolf, and I strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Robert Trotty. On behalf of myself and Tyra Thompson, we both strongly oppose this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Leo Jacobson. I'm a California voter and trans person, and I strongly oppose this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jessica Gachet. I'm with PFLAG San Jose Peninsula, and we strongly oppose this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Monty Roby. Pronouns are they, them. I'm with Trans Family Support Services, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Anna Murray, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sherry Lee, a California voter, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christina Lee. I'm a California voter, and I strongly oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Ryan Souza on behalf of the San Francisco AIDS Foundation, APLA Health, and Grace in Child Poverty and Strong Opposition. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rick Mortensen, Vice Chair, Moms for Liberty, Yolo County, strongly support this bill.
Melissa Beatty Smoose, the coach at San Jose State, strongly support this bill.
Thank you.
I'm Beth Bourne, Moms for Liberty, Yolo County, collegiate athlete, mother of a collegiate athlete, and of course, I strongly support AB 844. Thank you.
Tiffany Mock with CFT, a union of educators and classified professionals opposing this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and on behalf of Disability Rights California, they also oppose this bill. Thank you.
Noah Hoffman, non-binary person, representing myself and my partner, also non-binary. Autumn Pack, both California voters, strongly oppose this bill. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marlo Tucker. I'm the California State Director of Concerned Women for America, and I proudly represent thousands of women and families across California, and we proudly support AB 844.
Thank you.
Leilani Aguinaldo on behalf of Fresno Unified School District in opposition.
Thank you.
Lexi Howard, parent, lawyer, board member of the Sacramento LGBT Community Center in strong opposition. Thank you.
Thank you.
On behalf of my trans elders and my queer community and the people who are here and occupy this on this stolen land long before you ever were, you get to decide whether or not you want to be here doing the work that we are doing.
Thank you.
Or you end up having to, be on the wrong side. I mean,
Okay. I'll take that as a position of opposition. Hey, we tried a second time.
Let's not let him back in line.
Thank you. So with that, we've concluded our public comment. We will bring the conversation back to the dais, and I'll be, again, in a position to kick off our dialogue. I wanted to start, since it's been asked as well, for our technical witness that's here to maybe talk a little bit the accusations around Title IX. The author has mentioned that in his opening as well, that we would be in violation of that. And I wanted to see if that comports with your understanding of the status of Title IX.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. Alice Kessler on behalf of Equality California. So courts have held that Title IX does protect transgender and gender nonconforming students. That is something that's still being litigated. The executive orders that are coming out, that is something that remains to be played out in the courts as well. What does remain is the fact that federal law is a floor, not a ceiling, and California has decided over 10 years ago to create protections that go beyond federal law. So regardless of federal law standing, this has been the policy in California. We've made this our public policy, and it's been an effective one for the last 10 plus years. And so for those reasons, we would dispute the claims that have been made earlier as to Title IX.
Thank you. And if our analysis is correct, I think there was a West Virginia law passed that also is the subject of a federal court that has ruled that Title IX was violated under that. So, with that, I have, some thoughts and comments, not as long as the previous item, because I think a lot of that's been expressed, and I won't repeat a lot of that. I would reiterate that I think in this subject area, what I do want to be able to see is those areas of consensus where we can make sure that we are doing more to provide for funding and for support for equitable access when it comes to girls' sports, that we're diminishing the harassment of players online and in person, and that we are combating some of the exploitation and abuses that we're seeing by coaches, staff, or others in a sports environment. It's been mentioned here that the basis for, I presume, both of these bills, but it was stated here for this bill, is that transgender women are not women, that they are men. I do not agree with that. I'm going to go back to my own exploration as I came to realize that I was gay. Because in that era, as we know in the 90s, we were told that this is not biologically possible. It is not possible, nor is it normal for a man to love a man or a woman to love a woman. And many actually still agree with that here today as well. And we fought long and hard for the rights that we've gotten there, some of which are under threat today. But we also did so in a way that took time to have those conversations, for people to know somebody in their life, in their family, as a neighbor, as a coworker, who kind of fit in that small bucket. Unfortunately today, tenuously, we have some of those rights. We are able to marry freely. We are able to serve openly for the most part, although some other members of the military are now being kicked out for similar reasons. We are able to adopt. We are not threatened in the workplace, at least not here in California, because we have that state law protecting us. So that's just me dealing with an issue of sexual orientation. Now, I'm not a transgender person, but I've come to know many who are. And it is just another distinction of an interesting facet of what I see as the myriad of biology that makes us develop into the different human beings that we are. And I've gotten to know them. And to their core, trans women are women, and they live their life as a woman, and they want to be respected as a woman. And so when we are faced with questions right now that are going to degrade any of the options for some basic dignity and humanity, that strikes me both in my own personal experience, but also how I see some of my neighbors here today as well. And I'm not saying, and I know the popular opinion, I know the polling on this, that everybody is there. We're far from there. But we have a lot of work to do to be able to understand people who are not like us. And I'm not going to take any moments in time that is going to use the positions and the responsibilities that I've had to be able to denigrate or to be able to fall in line with what might be popular, to be able to roll back the rights of somebody, a community who is hurting. This bill, beyond going into the participation in sports and the conversations that we had under the previous bill, is further more harmful and dangerous, because we are getting to the areas of who can use a bathroom, where do people dorm. Now, kind of flipping the coin on its head, under this bill, a transgender boy would be forced to change in a girl's locker room, even though they might have a facial hair, they might very much express or look like a boy, and how uncomfortable might that be to girls who are in that locker room? A transgender college girl would be forced to dorm with boys, creating an unsafe environment for her. A transgender boy wrestler would be forced to wrestle girls, somebody who is on hormone replacement therapy and has more testosterone. Is there an issue of fairness there? What we are trying to do is make sure, as delicate and maybe misunderstood as this is, that we are attempting to try to find equal and adequate access in an environment that really puts all students, cisgender and transgender alike, out of danger of harassment and environment. We know, and it is true, and it's actually been discussed and acknowledged in other states' deliberation of these issues, that yes, invasive and harmful examinations of anybody accused of being transgender can occur because of these laws. It was stated on the case in Kansas. It's literally written into the bill in Idaho. And as we see this issue promulgated in just general discourse about whether somebody can use a bathroom or not, I'm reminded again just recently in Arizona, where laws are in place that deny them the ability to use a bathroom that aligns with their gender. A 19-year-old girl was trying to use the restroom. She was born a girl, but she presented more masculine looking. She's openly a lesbian. People assumed that she was a transgender woman. So what happened? They called the police on her, and they busted into that bathroom, shined the lights into her stall, and demanded that she leave with them. She said no, and she had to lift up her shirt to prove who she was. It's just disgusting. Is that really what we're coming down to in our culture and in our society? Let's all just take a step back from that. I don't think anybody should be gender policing women and girls. And I think that some of these attacks under our transgender youth to be able to gain some of these political points, participating in programs and athletics and facilities consisting with one's gender identity, it's something that's been established here, as we mentioned in the bill before, since 2013. I do see this bill, AB 844, as an opportunity to invade individuals' right to privacy, to run afoul of some of our non-discrimination laws in the state, and really, and importantly, it would decimate some of the public safety and well-being of all women. And for these reasons, I cannot support the bill and ask my colleagues to join me in opposition today. Mr. Vice Chair.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I will tell you that there's a lot of similarity between this bill and the one that we spoke of, and I don't think we need to belabor a lot of what has been said, but there's clearly, again, high emotional energy that's associated with this discussion. But I will say this, that I think it's extremely dangerous to rely on emotion over logic. And I feel like that's what has really taken place here. And I sincerely believe that the honorable pursuit to achieve equity appears to have blurred opponents' ability to recognize honest reality. And so I will be supporting your bill.
Mr. Vice Chair, is there any further comments or questions? Seeing none over here. Mr. Gonzalez.
As usual, I like clarity in conversation. I'm looking at the bill, and let me see. Section 1, the second paragraph, this bill would require. You have that? Give you a second to pop that up. If not, I can read it.
You can read it. Yeah.
This bill would require that a pupil's participation in sex-segregated school programs and activities, including athletic teams and competitions, and use of facilities, including bathrooms, locker rooms, showers, and overnight accommodations, instead be based upon the pupil's sex as defined. Can you just kind of expand on that?
Yeah, basically we're going back to how it operated before the 2013 law went into effect. And the standard will be what the sex assigned at birth was to the pupil. And that could be proven, again, through a simple birth certificate. If there's any ambiguity or dispute, there's no invasive testing contemplated. There's nothing of that sort. Again, it's going to be what we've been doing for past century in the state of California.
Our chair spoke about, this is a hard issue. It really is for a lot of folks, because this is emotional and protections across the board, right? We want to make sure that people are protected, period, right? I fought for our nation, multiple combat tours, business owner, dad of a special needs son. I am brokenhearted that I'd be called a Nazi because I'm asking questions. But with this, the second piece I'd like to ask, The Donahue Higher Education Act sets forth, among other things, the missions and functions of California public and independent segments of higher education and their respective institutions of higher education. The Donahue Education Act, do you have somebody that can speak to that a little bit broader?
I think it's referenced because our bill goes beyond K through 12, and we would also be applying the standard to higher education, so colleges and universities as well. And I believe that's the act that would be amended.
Okay. And lastly, I would caution my colleagues as we take a look at all of these bills, this one or any other bill, that we give it its opportunity to reach a floor discussion. This impacts all 58 counties, north, south, east, west, and it's a diverse conversation. I wish we could have done that in the last bill, but I think it needs more conversation. We need to dig in this deeper, and we need to bring this to the floor to have a robust conversation, as my colleague said, in issue of fairness, in exchanging views. I absolutely agree with that. We should be exchanging views. That's what we do, and I'm thankful for that. Because of that, I would like to see this conversation continue and move to a floor discussion. So I will be supporting this bill.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Is there any further questions or comments? You see none. Senator Saley, you have the opportunity to close.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First off, I don't think there's any comparison between this issue and what you're raising about same-sex couples. Same-sex couples are not a threat to others. Here we are talking about forcing one group of people, women, biological women, to have to change, undress, and compete against people who are biologically male. It doesn't matter how they feel or identify, there is a biological reality, and I think that's what we're facing here. And regardless of how you cut it, you're violating someone's rights by your own definition. You're violating the rights of Taylor Starling. Why doesn't she have a right to be on the varsity team? Why does she have to give up her spot to somebody who has a biological advantage? Even though he may really believe he's a woman, he is still in the body of a man, and he gets to replace her on her team. As the governor said, it's a question of fairness. And if we're Nazis, the governor's a Nazi. So you should impeach him, Mr. Zuber. We can accommodate, I believe we can accommodate all people, and we can treat everyone with fairness and dignity. We can have maybe a co-ed team. We can have single-use facilities for changing. There are ways that I think we could reach consensus and get to a place of, frankly, common sense than forcing this issue down the throat of our young women. So I believe California will come into compliance with Title IX, either through this legislative process or the court process. Title IX was passed to protect sex-based sports, to protect girls so they can have, again, their own teams so they can compete and be champions. And I resent the fact that you attribute this to cheap political points or scoring political points. The only political points I saw scored here today was Speaker Rivas, who came down to give a speech and refuses to speak to the press. He's not going to escape this. The governor gets it. 80% of the people get this. And if you double down today and you reaffirm this law, this failed policy, you'll get it in the next election. So with that, I ask for an aye vote, please.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. I'm sorry, there was a motion.
Yes, and a second.
Motion by Mr. Vice Chair and second by Senator Gonzalez. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Ward?
No.
Ward, no. Lackey?
Aye.
Lackey, aye. El Houari? No. El Houari, no. Gonzalez?
Aye.
Gonzalez, aye. McKinner?
No.
McKinner, no. Ortega? No. Ortega, no. Quirk Silva?
No.
Quirk Silva, no. Rivas? Zuber? No. Zuber, no.
That vote is 2-6. It is in position to fail. And we will hold the roll open for absent members. Thank you, Mr. Asali.
Thank you.
There has been a request, committee members, for reconsideration of item number 1. Given the workload that we have as a committee, I've already set one more special hearing for this committee next Tuesday. And I think, the fundamental challenges that we might have, I think with any difference of opinion on this bill, I am recommending a no vote on consideration. Madam Secretary, please call the roll on consideration.
This is for AB.